Hello, Combat, and welcome back to another deck to the week video. In this video, we're just going to show you 10 decks. Well, technically it's 11 because I've got one for the weekend missions, the bonus deck. These are decks that are performing really well this week. Yeah, we had an OTA this week, which was okay. I don't think it really did much. There was nothing really that changed anything cut right. Hella got a little nerf, but everyone's running Luke Cage, so it wasn't really a nerf. It was more of a buff if you're running Luke Cage. So it's a bit So let's just look at the deck, shall we? First up, we have a Phoenix Force deck. Like, some of the move cards got buffed. Not that we're running any in here, right? I don't think any of these ones got buffed. But like, with the like Aranya coming in and the other move cards, move's kind of in a good spot. So yeah, so like this deck is kind of using the Phoenix Force version to just try and get big, and you've got life to stop any hella stuff, because if you get going with Phoenix Force, you're gonna be ahead on initiative, especially if you get it on multiple man. If you Phoenix Force to multiple man, you're gonna be ahead in the lane, so you can drop an Alliance or a Hela or any big turn 6 stuff that's gonna pop off, right? And if not, then you know you're in a little bit of trouble, because Human Torch, there's not that many Killmonger, but if there's Killmonger, you gotta be a bit careful. Next up, we have a Junk deck. Junk is just in a good spot right now. It's just a solid deck. A lot of decks kind of want to need all the locations, so throwing hoods at them, Titanias, Goblins, White Widow, rocks with debris, and then you know hazmating it all, vipering over stuff, Kate Bishop giving you an acid arrow, stuff like that, and then Cannonball is just probably one of the best 5s right now in the game, just for the fact that a lot of people want to fill up locations right now, and a lot of decks that are filling it up. Just fantastic card. Next up, we have War Machine. War Machine got a buff recently, and then he got a little nerf this week, right? Went down from 4-7 to a 4-6. Not that it matters. His stats aren't what you're playing him for, right? You just the effect. So this has got the new card Scarlet Spider in here. You could put Iron Lad in here if you wanted, but Scarlet Spider is another card that you can put out onto a lane, right? So you obviously Storm, your War Machine, Legion, all that stuff. Stop people playing. Great answer to Hela stuff. They can't play a Hela on turn 6 if every lane is stormed, right? So then you got Madam Web in here to move cards around so you can get your location sorted. So you win. Next up, Bounce. Bounce, another deck that's okay. Gets a bit better next month. Next month it's getting quite a few cards that could plot in here. Like you've got the Bouncing Carnage, I forget what it's called, where it bounces the card back to your hand and then gives power bin based on it's like beast with carnage type thing. I forget what it's called, toxin or something like that. I think maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so Bounce next month should get some more cards, but right now it's still doing well anyways. Next up, Arashim. Don't really want to talk about much about Arashim, but still very playable. Still does well. Like Cassandra Nova kind of fell off. I can't remember the last time I've actually played her, which makes Arashim even better. And then Loki on 1 is just fantastic most times. Next up, Zuzu did get a nerf with Marble Boy losing 1 power, but still fantastic deck. Same with like the Phoenix Force deck. There's not a whole lot of Killmonger outside like Destroy decks, maybe like a Sarah Tech type deck. So Zuzu gets it done still. Next up, a Ronin deck with Darkhawk. Yeah, just again, it's more about disruption here. So Silver Sable's great, becoming one of the better 1-drops right now. Iceman Cog, right, giving them rocks. Baron, giving them cards that they can't play until turn 6. Master Mold filling up their hand. Like, this has got a good way of dealing with Hela, because if you give them 2 Master Molds and they discard, I mean, you give them 2 Sentries, right, and they discard them with their Hell Cow, you're not scared of to what is it? It is Sentries, right? Yeah. 2 Sentinels, not Sentries. Dumb. You're not really scared of 2 Sentinels, right? And then obviously you've got Cosmos to deal with it. stuff like that. So a really good deck. Next up, we've got a move deck. Again, I said before the move got a buff, but this has got Living Tribunal. This is a top card. I was running Alive in my move deck, but probably Tribunal's a little bit better for just winning. Like, Alive is just like for a counter option, right? But you've got Cosmo and you can get away with it. You've got a lot of good move cards. Aranya, Madam Web, Hercules. Hercules got a buff, right? Another move card got a buff. Oh, it was Craven, but you're not even running Craven anymore in move decks, really. So you just get a big Human Torch, big Dagger with Madam Web and Ghost Spider and everything. It's very easy to get big, and then Tribunal lets you spread the power. Next up, good card stuff with Darkhawk. This deck's not really changed much. Been around for a couple of weeks now. The only changes is probably running NTW because you got a buff. Moved from a 3-2 to a 3-2, which is nice. It's not really changed anything for me because I already had the card highly. I rated the card very highly, and I think a lot of people underestimated the card. So I played it anyways, but yep, it's nice to see a buff and more people playing the card. You get your Darkhawk package, your discard package with your Moon Knight, Proxima, and your statue and stuff like that. Okay, last two decks. Next up, we have a Wiccan Galactus deck. Symbiote Spider-Man got a buff. Galactus got a buff. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You can, so if you have Symbiote in a lane alone with Galactus, it's what, 13 power Galactus now, which can win your game. But obviously, if you've got a Goblin in those lanes, it's even harder for them to deal with it. Obviously, you've got Liar for some big stuff if you want to go in early, right? If you get your Wiccan off, you can go Galactus on 5 into an Alioth or a Red Hulk, whatever like that, right? So, and in the bonus deck, this is the one I did for the weekend missions. It's kind of like a buff deck. You playing these big cards out. You want a Shuri, like your Scarlet Spider, makes it a 10, spreads it across 2 10s. It's your Scar down to 2 costs. Also Gwen. Zabu into Gwen, into Shuri, into Scarlet Spider, and hopefully a Gwen or 2 has hit Scarlet Spider, spread the Scarlet Spider out. You get a big Scar cheap. You can Namora, Scarlet Spider if you want to do it that way. You got Sebastian Shaw in here because he can get buffed by Shuri, he can be buffed by Namora, and Gwenpool. Anyways, that's enough rambling. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't, forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another video. What was the card this week? It was a Scarlet Spider. This card, honestly, is okay. It was this card, right? Let me, yeah, Scarlet Spider cost me 4 keys. This card, honestly, I never had high hopes for it. I think people are overestimating it a little bit, and it's got potential, but it's probably like a pass unless you are missing like White Widow. If you're missing White Widow, I'd open keys for this. If you've got White Widow, I'd skip. I don't think the card's very good. I think the cards next month are better anyways. That's it, right? I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.